Hi, I'm Mark Boyer, president of Tippins Pies. We couldn't make any more pies, and we had a lot of opportunity to sell more pies, and we wanted to grow. So we moved in March the 2nd. The way we were set up, the opportunity to grow, we were space constrained and also equipment constrained. So coming over here and changing some of our equipment schemes and getting a little bit more space is providing us the ability to grow by about 3 times of our past productive capacity. The objective wasn't to automate as we set about the project. The objective was to make our pies as good as or better than we were making them in our other facility. What we found in doing this is that a number of things got automated or needed to automate. And I wish I could have told you 3 or 4 years ago when we started on this that we were really smart and we knew we had to automate. The good news is we did, and with the just finding labor, finding good people to come work for us, I'm so thankful that we did automate the things that we did, because if we hadn't, I don't know where we'd find the people to come in and do the things that we need to have done. Almost everything that we're doing, we now do differently. A bigger scale, going from 200-pound dough mixers to 600-pound dough mixers, scaling up, going from 100-gallon kettles to 400-gallon kettles. Just scaling things up like that, it might seem like you just need to supersize what you're doing, but there's a whole lot that goes into the background of that. How do you lift things? How do you get stuff into a kettle when it's 6 feet off the ground? Everything that we did in this facility, we had our quality assurance, food safety people involved in the purchase and some of the selection, whether it was clean in place. One of the major pieces of equipment that we put in was actually a refurbished piece of equipment. And as it was being refurbished, our QA people got involved with the people doing the work to show them these are areas that we think could be issues, areas that might be hard to clean, could harbor, be harborage points. We're in a share group in the Kansas City market with 7, 8 other manufacturing companies about our size. And we talk about that often. The inability to get good people is, frankly, it's critical for all of us. And I don't know that there's a good solution. We've focused a lot on retention, making sure that we keep the people that we have. And that's been a blessing for us. But I will tell you, we will go out and hire 4 people hoping that one of them is good enough to stick around. And frankly, we're happy if that happens. If you could fly over the top, you'd see solar panels on our roof. It is covered with solar panels. It's like almost everywhere that you could put one, they put solar panels there, and that was a big deal for us. We had never done that before. Our parent company had never done that before, but this seemed like a good opportunity to give it a try. I think that there were 2 things that we set out to do, and one of them was to make sure that our products were as good or better than what came out of the old bakery. We really were very proud of the products that we made in our old bakery. So being able to replicate that was so important to our future. And then the second piece is I wanted a facility where our team members it was a very comfortable working environment where they were doing less heavy lifting, less physical type work. We took so many of the heavy lifting jobs and made them a lot easier to do. So team member comfort, team member safety, team member satisfaction with what they were doing. I think that's the piece. And I wish they were singing in the background. When you hear a baker singing in the background, those are happy people. You know, they're enjoying what they're doing, and that's always a good sign that you have a crew that's, you know, pretty much okay with where they are.